As you may have known, Zootopia 2 is coming out. I'm actually going to go see it on opening day. I want to talk about it because honestly, I'm going to see this movie and I'm really hyped up for it. Now, the reason you're looking at a picture of my character flipped upside down in a car, I did a fan fiction about me and Gazelle street racing one of my friends, my horse friends, because I'm a horse in Zootopia. I mean, my friend were street racers in the Zootopia world. At night, I'm a street racer in Zootopia that drives very, very fast. He does swimming, like squeeze bends, where he weaves it out of traffic. My character, he's a horse. He's a Clydesdale horse. And yes, he loves Gazelle, the pop singer. As you see in the picture, that's Gazelle in the passenger seat. Now, in one of my stories I did about Zootopia was now in the morning, he runs an antique shop. He loves fixing old stuff. He loves fixing antiques. He loves working on things. And he really loves old stuff. So he fixes antiques in the morning, works on them. He fixes old appliances like TV, radios, old vintage stuff from the 50s and 60s and stuff. But in the nighttime, he's a street racer. Now, yeah, my character in Zootopia is a horse, Clydesdale. He drives like squeeze bends. He races, street races with other animals. Basically, that's one of his side gigs. He basically just races, make money. Just like in the Fast and Furious franchise. Now, in the end of one of my fan fictions, I never released the story because it's got copyrighted music based off of a Kid Rock, like based off of this. Remember the scene from Tokyo Drift when the car flips? Well, this is basically what it's off of. Well, not this scene, but basically my character, he drives a really fast car. Now, in the end of that fan fiction, my character, I'm going to give you try to give the best detail of this fan fiction I did. So the fan fiction, basically my character, I took Gazelle, the pop singer, to a street race. Well, not a street race, a street takeover. And basically at these street takeovers, we would have just nonstop street races, cars take turns, street racing. And it's one of those really cool fan fictions I did. I add sound effects, I added the music and everything. Problem is I cannot add this in there because of the copyright issue. But I will say this, that my character in Zootopia has a horse. Something bad happens in the end of the race. So I'm going to tell you how it starts. So basically what happens, we arrived at the street race, and Gazelle, the pop singer, is in the passenger seat. Now, in the back of Gazelle's mind, she never did something like this. She never got in a fast car. She's a pop singer. She's not really into muscle cars. Well, that day when this happened, she was scared. And believe me. So I'm actually telling the story. So basically, I'm just going to try my best to remember this whole story for you guys. I listened to it multiple times. It's already a fan fiction. Anyway, so as we're getting ready to go, the other horse, my horse friend, he's like, I'm going to beat you. I'll be the fastest horse of all Zootopia. I'm going to beat you. Because basically, I'm the fastest horse of all Zootopia. My car has a big blower, big block V8, 5-speed transmission. He drives like a nut job. Yeah. He outruns every ZPD, every ZPD he outruns. Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde never caught him. Even Chief Bogo never caught him. Even Officer Claw never caught him. They never caught him. because he's just too fast. The ZPD just gives up because they know that I'm going to outrun them. But then you see what happens. It's not about speed. It's not how fast you can drive. It depends. You get hurt. That's it. So basically, what happened? We'll try to bring this up short because I got things to do. So he's yelling. He's like, "Oh, I'm the fastest horse. I'm gonna be the fastest horse of all Zootopia." And one of the street racers, one of the people in the audience in the street racers, yell, and this is when my heart starts pounding. My hooves are gripping on the steering wheel, and next thing you know, Gazelle hears this. Show Gazelle how fast you can drive. And the minute they say that, the pop singer's eyes wide open as I look at her with the dangerous grin on my face. Tighten your damn seatbelt. Yeah, tighten your seatbelt. And next thing you know, Gazelle's like, oh no. Oh no. I didn't see it. And then Gazelle hears me pop my cassette tape in of Kid Rock, Bong with the Bong, the Bang Bang Diggy Diggy, that song. And the minute the female, whatever you call them, they drop the rag. I'm sorry I'm shaking my phone, guys, because I'm holding it in my hand and something's holding it. I'm sorry. I can't help that. So, I mean, I'm only doing it like this. And the female drops the rag and says, go. The horse next to me, that's street racing with me, his jaw drops. He just sees the car riding a wheelie all the way down. Gazelle is pressed in her seat so hard that the car is riding a wheelie. Now the story keeps going and going and going, and honestly, as we're street racing, this horse is angry. He's getting angry. That Clydesdale's gonna beat me. That Clydesdale's gonna beat me. And then Gazelle, oh my God, Gazelle, she's hanging on for dear life. I'm really sorry that dropped. Anyway, so Gazelle, the pop singer, she's hanging on for dear life, and next thing you know, the minute the car smacks back down on the ground, Gazelle's horns hit the ceiling on the car. Now, this is where it gets crazy, all right? Because this is near the, I'm just going to cut the story a little short. Because this is in the fan fiction. What happens next? Gazelle, she's hanging on for dear life. And next thing you know, the horse is getting angry because I'm cutting. We're taking a shortcut. And the other horse is like, I'm the fastest horse of all Zootopia. I'm going to be the fastest horse. Next thing you know, we're driving faster and faster. Next thing you know, we're coming up to the end of the finish line. Yeah. I'm going to cut this short, but we're coming up to the end of the finish line. And next thing you know, in the story, Gazelle hears something in the engine, and it's not good. Next thing you know, the minute I hit the NOS button to pass my friend, he's like, hey, he's passing me. The Clydesdale's beating me. That damn Clydesdale's beating me. And next thing you know, the drive shaft hits the ground. Now, this is kind of like a myth from Mythbusters. I don't know if it's true, but the story goes the drive shaft hits the ground. It blows a hole right in the middle of the car. And then that's what happens. The car starts swerving out of control. And then Gazelle, I say, hang on, Gazelle. Oh, shit. And then the car just starts swerving out of control. Then the car just, in slow motion, flips. Like, starts flipping like 5 or 6 times, just rolling constantly. And me and Gazelle are inside the car, getting flipped around like rag dolls, and the whole car just flip, 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 flip. And luckily, the car has a roll cage. And then in the story, it lands right on the roof, sliding on the roof. My street racer friend, he slams the brakes to run towards us to help us. And Gazelle and me, like in that picture right there, Gazelle and me are upside down in the car. My pack, my pack of CDs from my pack of CDs from Gazelle's music, the pop singer Gazelle's music is all over in my car, scattered everywhere. Soda, apples, because I'm a horse, I eat apples, and basically things I have in the car, tools, just come flying everywhere in the car, as you may have seen in the picture. But like I said, in the end, to make it short, because I got things to do. In the end, my character, he gets out of the car. Gazelle gets out of the car. Gazelle has blood running down her face because, you know, those cars had metal dashboards back in the 1950s or 60s or whatever, and no airbags. That's what them cars were. Of course, my glasses got broke because, no airbags. And basically, that's how the story goes. And in the end, no one didn't get hurt. No one didn't get hurt. Basically, me and Gazelle, we made up because she was really upset this happened. I told her I was really sorry that we didn't know this was going to happen. And when Gazelle recognized it was the drive shaft that caused the problem, she hit me on the shoulder. Yeah. But yeah, that is that's like the fan fiction of Zootopia. I have many more fan fictions of Zootopia, but this particular scene that you see in this drawing I drew, that was my fan fiction of Zootopia. It was one of the best stories I've ever did about Zootopia. And I'm kind of really passionate about that one because, number one, I do like Gazelle from Zootopia. She's a good singer. And two, I kind of want to bring in her inner, Gazelle's inner, like Daredevil, I don't think she's like being a pop singer all the time, she's got to have some freedom in the world. She got to have some wildness in her life. But I sound like Chief Bogo from Zootopia because I know he loves Gazelle and Officer Claw. That Cheetah loves Gazelle. But like I said, I actually did a couple fan fics about Gazelle. Another one was about me flying an airplane. But I am going to see the movie Zootopia, and I'll let you guys know how I think about it. But I love that franchise. But yeah, I gotta get done. I gotta go somewhere today. Matter of fact, I gotta check the clock on my phone. My Apple Watch. Give me a minute, guys. I don't know why my phone's not doing working, but anyway. All right, guys, I gotta get going. All right, guys, I gotta go. But yeah, that's it, guys. I'm sorry I shook the camera the last few moments, but that's it. All right, guys, have a good one. I'll let you know how Zootopia is, but yeah, that's it. Peace.